Okay, let's dissect this video because holy shit, they give us this is I was not ready. No, I wasn't ready for this shit. Okay, so first and foremost, this is the intro to the battles. This is the intro to the battles. So when you pick a stage, this happens. And it shows them going in like this, and then it separates them. What? Bro, that's crazy. They're giving us a Dragon Ball FighterZ treatment with the Budokai Tenkaichi 4. You got an intro for the characters, right? Then check this out. First of all, the impact frames is crazy. Like, the impact frames is crazy. And this, the beam bends. My guy. What the beam fucking bends. It's not like you see it. This is in game. Now, if you ain't catch this, check this out. Right? This local. They are giving us local gameplay. You can play locally. You can play locally. That means that you're going to be able to play offline. And the screen, they're going to give you the traditional screen split between the two characters. Yes, it's always been a thing, but we live in a generation that's online based. So playing offline, a lot of fighting games playing offline become a little bit weird. So here's an example. When you play Xenoverse 2 online, right? We're not going to compare Xenoverse to what we're seeing here because it's definitely night and day. But when you play Xenoverse 2 offline, the way the camera works is totally different. You see what I'm saying? Like the same you play Raging Blast online, right? It doesn't divide your screen. It just has your character, and then you just focus on your character and doing your combos and things like that. Like if you're playing single player, basically. So that's the gist of what this is going for. In a return to norm, Budokai Tenkaichi 4 or Sparking Zero here is literally giving us, split screen again. And that allows you to be able to play locally offline and be able to, and instead of like you losing your character because of one character being in the distance or something like that, is going to be split following you. Yeah, with your own, exactly like the traditional Budokai Tenkaichi. So just take that into account. Now here they're giving you another thing. So let me show y'all something, because if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you know. If you don't, you don't, right? So this is an attack, right? And you saw what happened there, right? That was just the Gatling gun, right? But he didn't charge it. So if you can charge certain moves, you're gonna be able to wreck other moves. You're gonna have to tap certain moves to power it up, or to like change the length or the width and things like that. But the cool thing is that depending on what move you do, you get cinematics based off if you can fully charge the technique. If you see it here, you see them that they're just launching moves. You see what I'm saying? And those at that level, you can block and deflect. But when you do a super move like this, the only way to block it or deflect it, so a fully charged move is going to be with a super beam, or moving around, or moving around it, or avoiding it. As you can see, stage destruction and pretty much a little bit of everything here. Yeah, this is definitely. It's insanity. This game is probably gonna come out soon. Don't expect it. No, next year, either summer or next year in October. It's never. Don't ever expect the Dragon Ball game to come out anywhere between the beginning of the year, like spring. No. To go ahead and close this breakdown really quickly, there's a lot. There's just so much that they've gone ahead and given us in that regards. In one trailer, they showed you everything that you used to be able to do. You're still going to be able to do it, and they give us something that we are truly happy to be part of, which is being able to do the local offline stuff and be able to still play offline like traditional Budokai Tenkaichi. On top of that, everything looks powerful. Like, everything looks powerful. The hits look powerful. I am extremely and insanely glad that they took away the extra little rapid punches and stuff. It looks like every single character is going to have their own kind of semi setup, with the idea that this game takes the route of, I guess it takes the route of Ultimate Ninja Storm actions, where the game is actually balanced for fighting and it's geared towards that. If it makes sense, if it makes any sense. Oh yeah, no, that's the point that I'm trying to make. I think that, like, this game is going to hopefully have that. But look, any video game that's Dragon Ball related, snap vanishing and things like that of the sort, a lot of people are going to abuse it. That's it. Like, a lot of people are going to abuse it, believe it or not. There's just no way to think otherwise. If you think that there's not going to be people that are going to abuse the shit, yeah, like, there's going to be so many people that are going to abuse the fuck out of, like, Broly's grab. Like, that's a command grab. There's still people that are going to abuse the shit out of Broly's command grab, like they did in Xenoverse. There's people that are going to be abusing, like, spamming certain things or whatever the case might be. Just be prepared for that. But in my breakdown, like I said, there's just a lot of the traditional. They give us some new stuff, obviously, with the new characters and all that. And being honest, like, the game looks great. The game looks fucking amazing. I'm hoping that it is something that flows into the actual game. And I can't wait for the next trailer. So I believe that the next trailer should be coming out probably in the next 2 months. In the Dragon Ball Gaming Hour, more than likely. So next month we'll get another trailer. So again, I'm looking at maybe like summer, June, or no later than September. Just think about that timeline. If we're gonna really narrow it down, particularly because they want this not to compete with certain other games, you can easily assume that this game is probably gonna drop somewhere between June and September. There's not another fighting game that has been announced around that time, so there's that. Yeah, it comes out next year. But between June and September, we got June, July, August, and September. The game will drop around that time. Tekken 8 comes out in a few months. So Tekken 8 is going to basically, like, just dominate a lot of the fighting game genre for a while, I guess. So dropping any fighting game between the first 2-3 months of Tekken, good luck. So Bandai Namco would probably shoot to get away from, like, killing their own IP, because if you don't know, Bandai Namco owns fucking Tekken. So if they drop this game between each other, then you know what? You're fucking your own game. You're literally fucking your own game. You're gonna have an audience that's like, yeah, they'll buy Dragon Ball, but they're not gonna be fucking playing Dragon Ball the entire time. Motherfuckers gonna be hopping back and forth.